One. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the preview for the last game of the summer series against Everton at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atalanta, a stadium that has hosted a Super Bowl, a stadium that's going to host another Super Bowl, and has also held plenty of finals, MLS Cup, all that kind of jazz. Winning events. Alyx, we couldn't be further from championships if we tried. In fact, statistically, you're closer to a championship than we are when you look at the Premier League table last season. Yeah. But just like with you guys, we'll kind of kick it off with you are an Everton fan, just to introduce, because some people may have not seen you on the show before. Yeah. How are Everton doing? What's it looking like for you guys? What are your overall expectations? Just a brief summary, because we are going to dive into detail a little bit later.
Yeah. It's a bit half and half at the minute, to be fair. I think the end of last season, obviously Moyes coming in, and then the end of last season finishing so well, there was a lot of optimism for this season. Mm-hmm. But knowing that we were going to lose like 10 players or something, like with contracts running out. So
10?
Yeah, I think it might have even been more. It might have even been more,
like
including like loans ending and things like that. But yeah, we've lost loads of players because the contracts went out or the loans ended. So we knew there was a lot to be done, and then Moyes has come out, like it was a few days ago in an interview saying we've signed 3 or 4 and we still need. What did he say? It was like I think he said we need like 8 or 9 in total. And we've only got 3 at the minute, and we're running out of time and all this.
Do you know what it reminds me of? Sorry to cut you very quickly. It reminds me of, I can't remember which manager it was for United, but they asked him what he needed a window, and he went, we just need a goalkeeper, a centre-back, a midfielder, and a striker. Yeah. And he was like, so you're full spine at your team then, basically.
It pretty much is that, though, because, like I say, we've lost a lot of players now, and, Calvert-Lewin's obviously a big one. Decore's gone, who's been a massive player for us over the past 4 or 5 years. So yeah, but it's this summer series hasn't gone well for us so far. It's 2 losses, but we've not really had a team out yet. I mean, that first game we had about 6, 7 players on the bench, and they were all kids. So we've not really got our squad built yet. But I think once we do, time to look forward, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So just to offer a bit of perspective on United, I'm sure you've been looking from the outside, kind of looking in, but we're obviously coming off back of one of the worst seasons ever. A lot of dark clouds with Ten Hag leaving mid-season, players throwing the toys out the pram, and everything possibly going wrong, including losing a European final to Tottenham. I mean, it quite literally does not get any worse than that. If you would have said to a United fan at the start of last season, you are going to finish 15th and lose to Tottenham in a final, they would have said, shut the fuck up. There's no chance that happens. But here we are, sat here talking about it. So what did you make of it whilst it was all going on, from, like I said, from the outside looking in?
Yeah. So I think there's a thing, especially for people of our generation who grew up at who are non-United fans, who grew up with United winning absolutely everything. So
darlings of football, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. But everyone, pretty much every other fan, you were probably the most hated club in definitely in the country anyway. That's for sure. Yeah. So now it's like you can't, because it's been so bad, and then nothing can. Surely you can't have worse than last season. Well, surely
we said that after when we finished 8th with Ten Hag, and the football was as bad. We literally, all of us as a collective, because we always do a big season preview. Yeah. We all sat there and we went, it's not going to get much worse than
Can't get worse than 8. Can't get worse.
And then we're looking at the table. We're close. We're hoping Ipswich and Wolves lose. So do you know what I mean?
So that's what I mean. So now, for people like me, you're looking at. I'm not really laughing about, like it's the funniest thing in the world.
You're not gonna have sympathy for us, are you?
But I don't have a great deal of sympathy.
I get it,
of course.
I get it.
But at the same time, I don't know. Maybe I'm a bit of a sort of traditionalist when it comes to football.
Yeah.
So for me, United should be up there. Mm-hmm. Like that's just how it goes, and maybe that's stupid, because at the end of the day, football's it's a sport at the end of the day. So everyone is trying to finish as high as they can, have as good a season as possible. And United don't have any divine right to be up there, but it's just weird, isn't it? And it just feels wrong. So you're looking at it, and it's like I'm kind of like I'm wanting. I was happy with like because there was a lot of chat even throughout last season after Amarin's come in, especially towards the end of the season where it's like there was a genuine discussion, or I don't, maybe not upstairs like at United, but there was a lot of chat about will he even keep his job? Like looking at that, so I think it's been it's been a positive that United have said, listen, this is a write-off this second half of the season. I think it was made publicly aware that Amarin didn't even want the job until the summer. So for him to be sacked before he even was ready to sort of come in would have sent out their own message. So I'm glad that they've backed him. And I mean, to be fair, so far in the transfer window, he's been backed. You've had so far, it's a good transfer window, isn't it? So, yeah, I think positivity as much as you can for a United fan in this era. This is it's one of them where you can see the positive side and you're praying for it, but you're also going, but it genuinely could be there. But then at the same time, you go, well, we were shocking last season, and we've been shocking for God knows how long now. So who knows how it fixes itself? But I think you'll do all right, me. I personally do. Yeah.
One thing I will say is we've started this pre-season really well.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you've seen any of the games, and I'm trying my best not to get kind of
Carried away.
overexcited for all the reasons that you've just said there, because we've seen it before and it is pre-season. But when you look at the dynamics of the team, I mean, they look so much fitter, and I'm not talking about they've got a bit of gel in their hair or some moisturizer on their face. Like they are physically, you can just tell instantly. Like we absolutely suffocated Bournemouth. The pressing, the passing intent, just a lot better. And that's what happens with a preseason. You give a manager a preseason time to work with the players. You get time on the training ground. And then you bring in proven Premier League gems on top of that in Brian Mbumo, who had 27 goal involvements last season, and Matheus Cunha, who any team, I'm not asked what anyone says, I've had this back and forth with loads of people. The majority of teams would take Cunha and Mbumo.
Of course they would. He's class.
The majority of them. Both of them are very class
good
players.
Very good
and
player.
Now, potentially, we've got Sesko, who, for a personal thing for me, I've loved Sesko for years. I think he's an incredible striker. And if you put him in the mix with them two, honestly, like I think we'll be cooking. So yeah, I think you're in for a bit of a game in pre-season. I will say that, because you look at the tables at the minute, and look, it's not an actual Premier League table, so it doesn't matter. But summer series table, you guys are at the bottom, we're at the top. Yeah. Why is that more? Do you think because of the performances, or is that more because of, like you said, it's kind of been mixed squad and patchy and kind of trying different things?
So it's literally to compare it to use like use of like gone in from day one pre-season and been like, this is what we're going to do, and now we're playing this way, you're adapting to my style, and I'm getting this player, that player, and your business it's been good for one, but it's also been done in a quite
effectively,
in a good timing and stuff like that. So we just literally we don't have the squad. I mean, we've had injuries. We've had people coming back from injuries, or So we had. I think James Garner started the first game against Bournemouth at centre back. So
oh wow,
so that shows you where we kind of are at the minute. But yeah,
with David Moyes. Obviously, because I spoke to you a little bit about this on Friday night. With him at the minute, because he came in and did so well, is there a chance at all that it not plateaus? I don't want to say that, but maybe the expectations heightened quite a lot since he's come in, because he had to pick it up off the floor almost, and he's done really, really well. Are you going into the season with as much optimism, or are you kind of like, okay, maybe it'll be steadily built? You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, the thing is with Moyes, over his it's from his first spell with us, that generally happened quite a lot. Like we would kind of start slow, and then sometimes you get to Christmas and we're in a relegation fight, and then come the end of the season we finish 6th.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just trust in Moyes. Like that's just how it is.
Why wouldn't you when you look at his
exactly?
his
and he came in and just straight away it was like, wow, this is a Moyes, not just a Moyes team, but this is like an Everton team. This is what you want from watching Everton, especially as an Evertonian, anyway. So, I don't know. I just trust in him. I just think like he's probably he's putting it out there and he's putting pressure on upstairs. He's putting pressure on other clubs by basically saying we need 6 more players and we need them rapid. Basically, we need them yesterday. So I just think once we get them players in and the team's built, it doesn't necessarily for us. I don't think it would be this massive crisis in if we have a poor start to the season because we haven't had this, this fluid pre-season where everything's been locked in and we've had all numbers available and stuff like that. So that's how I'm looking at it. I'm feeling positive, very positive. Even if a lot of the fan base over this past week, especially with the results in this summer series, and looking at the squad and what work needs to be done, a lot of people are getting a bit, no. But I prefer to keep a positive outlook, especially when it comes to Moyes and knowing what he can do and what we can be under him.
I mean, for me, from the outside looking in, I look at the Free King group that's taken over. New ownership, which obviously was going back and forth for a while. You've got the new stadium as well that you're going into as well, which is going to be incredible. What in terms of transfers, what do you actually need right now? Like for you, if there's a list of 3 where you can go like that needs sorting, like priority signings for you. 3. Yeah. Where do you need them?
Number 1, right back, 100%, because unfortunately for him, I don't know if he was hampered by injuries early on and then he's just never kicked on because he was never given a run. But Nathan Patterson, he's just he's just ain't got it, unfortunately. Every time he's had about 4 or 5 managers now, I think, at Everton, and not one of them has fancied him. To the point where last season we had big Jake O'Brien, a centre back.
I remember
playing right back, and he played really quite well actually. But obviously we can't have that going forward. So we desperately need a right back because Coleman, obviously,
he's still going in
now. He is. He's signed a 1-year deal.
I mean, he's been a great servant, but I mean.
Honestly, because he's
don't try it.
He's not. No, but it's not a mad thing to say. He's still a Premier League level quality right back.
I get that,
100%, but we can't rely on him.
You're trying to move forward, right? You're trying to advance as a team. If you're saying so, like, oh, we're going to go again with Coleman, you're like, right, okay. As a manager, you need ambition there.
We need a young right back.
As the next Coleman.
Yeah, exactly. Try and get another Coleman, as hard as that may be, especially getting someone as cheap as we did for 60 grand. Shane Coleman.
60 grand.
60 grand, yeah.
Jesus.
So getting a young right back who Seamus can sort of mentor and take under his wing, and they can sort of share the games, share the workload, and I think that'll be. But I think that's number 1 really, because we just don't have a right back unless we put one of the kids in. We had that Roman Dixon played a couple of times last year, especially under Dyche. Anyway, he played at the start of the season, and he didn't look terrible. He's absolutely rapid, which could be good. But other than that, I don't really know loads about him.
Do you know what though? Like saying that phrase, he didn't look terrible. If I asked my girlfriend why'd you go out with me, and went, oh, you didn't look terrible, I'd be like, oh, nice one. Do you know what I mean? So
do you know what it was? We played Spurs. It was like the 2nd game or 3rd game of the season last season at Tottenham, and they battered us. I think it was like 4-0 or something like that. And he played that game. I think he started. And there was one guy, I think it was Van der Ven. Van der Ven went on this mad run where
he did it to us at Old
he
Trafford.
took it from his own box, went up. I think he played a 1-2, and then he was 1-on-1 and scored.
Same thing to us.
Yeah, and he's rapid, isn't he, Van der Ven? But
he's a joke.
So yeah, I think he just sort of ran him ragged a little bit and Heung-min Son and them sort of players. But anyway,
give us your other two. Sorry.
We need a centre mid. Because James Garner again, unfortunately.
Ooh.
Oh no, it's unfortunate because I did.
Is he not cutting it? Honestly,
is
he not cutting it? Honestly,
he's. I don't think he ever will now. To be honest.
Oh wow.
I think it's gone past that point. He's tidy. He's tidy, and that's it.
Yeah.
He's just average. Like he doesn't.
A bit of a cute player. That's like.
Yeah, but I don't even know if he's got that cuteness in him either. Like he's just he plays the most simple balls just all the time, and God's man, like they frustrated the life out of me and pretty much every Evertonian with every corner. Every fucking corner he took was worse than the last, pretty much, and he was just
okay.
Yeah,
I'm surprised to hear that because the lad on our channel, Chive, I think I don't know if you spoke to him on Friday as well, but he was genuinely devastated when Jimmy Garner left. He was like, I would have kept him, would have kept hold of him. Why have you sold him for so cheap? But hearing that now, maybe they did make the right decision, you know?
The thing is, I don't know because, like I say, he's tidy, right? But he's not really got any. So as a centre midfielder, he's not really got any, like one trait where you can say that he excels at. Yeah. He's got a decent ball on him, but that's about it. Like
it's not much for a midfielder. And if he was trying to sell a player, he's a little bit tired. He's play a bit of a long ball.
Tired. He's got a decent ball.
You need more than that in the Premier League.
You need more, exactly.
Even the teams around us, like Wolves and Palaces, and they've got players like João Gomez for Wolves, for example, who can do it all. He's a very well-rounded midfielder. Do you know what I mean? You need better than that.
Yeah, definitely.
Your third one. Give me your third one.
Third one. I mean, so all summer you would have been saying a striker, but I mean, I think we've
I'm going to ask you about Barry in a minute. Don't worry about
that. I mean, a winger, really, probably. A winger. Because we've got... It's interesting because Njai seems to have played a lot on the left last year.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
And a lot of us would have thought, and I think he would say himself as a number 10, but he's tend to be playing more on the left, McNeil on the right. But we could do with another winger coming in.
An out winger, like a proper one.
Yeah, but maybe someone who who's going to add a few goals in that. And
I mean, we've got Garnacho, we've got Sancho, we've got Antony.
You're all right.
Take your pick, mate. We've got three of them.
You're all right.
To be honest, though, I tell you now, some of them wouldn't do bad at Everton. Like Antony, as much a stick as he gets, if you look at the season he's just had with Real Betis, he done really, really well. I'm just trying to sell you. I'm trying to pitch.
I know, but can you imagine it? Not Goodison, obviously, but can you imagine him at Bramley Moor and he's doing that fucking dickhead thing that he does, or he's just pissing about and we're not gonna like that.
Yeah,
we're not gonna like it.
Fair enough. I tried selling him, people. It's not gonna happen. What about Barry then? He's got the most English name ever, but obviously he's coming from Villarreal. Is it 40 million quid that you paid for him?
40 million quid. Where's
that right?
No, I think it's like 27. But
maybe I saw Euros or something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I think
nowadays, mate, we always say this on the channel, right? What they do with transfer fees, so any media publication, they will take it. If it's, I don't know, 10 million quid, they'll put it in Indian rupees and it'll say, 800 million rupees is what they bought him for. Like, I saw this Sesko thing the other day, and articles are putting $100 million for Sesko. And well, first and foremost, we're not paying that currency. Even if we did, it's euros or pounds.
I know, it annoys me that. You see it all the time. I hate to
stick to one fucking currency so everyone knows, because people are like, we're at 65, we're at 80. You're like, in different countries. Like, I'm talking about sterling pounds. Like, we're in 65 million. Anyway, Barry, what's he saying? Is he as English as he sounds, or has he got a bit about him?
He's raw. He is raw.
As Gordon Ramsay would say,
Yeah,
raw.
fucking raw. um, yeah, no, he had one season at Villarreal, I think. I'm pretty sure it was one season. Off the back of a really good year. I think where was he? Was he at he was at Basel or something like that before he got this move to Villarreal, and I think he got 11 league goals last season.
Mm-hmm.
So not terrible. Obviously not amazing, but he's very young. He's very raw.
Yeah.
I don't think he's coming in. I mean, Beto. This obviously Calvert-Lewin's gone. Beto's been given the number 9 shirt, so you would imagine he's going to be number 1 as the sort of lone striker, and then Barry coming in. But I'm buzzing with this signing, I really am, because the past couple of years, like I said, and seeing the video. I mean, obviously we've all seen videos and we've all been duped by YouTube compilations and that, but we've all been done.
Now.
We've all been
My
done, but
God.
he does look good. He does look good, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't think he's coming in to just boom straight away. I think he's got to be patient, and if it's kind of the same like with Beto, and Beto now's only really has only really cemented his place, and I wouldn't even really say it's cemented. It's not quite hardened yet. You know what I mean? The cement.
But
So,
I was just saying, towards the back end of last season, he looked pretty fucking good though, didn't he? Like he looked like he was starting to maybe peacock a little bit as a player. Because I remember last speaking to you about him, and you was like, "Is there something there?" But it just feels like he's snatching at things, or maybe he's a little bit inconsistent. But it felt like he was building on that a little bit.
Yeah, because he finally got a proper run. He finally got a proper run, and then before you knew it, he went on this scoring run where he scored about, it was like seven in 8 or seven in 9 or something like that. Where he was on a really good run, and he was like, this is all he needed. You just need, because there was too much on, and the fan base was properly split last year, where it's like DCL or better, because obviously with Calvert-Lewin, he's had his injury issues, but he's been off the boil, I think it's fair to say, for a good few years.
Definitely fair to say.
Yeah, I know, but what's funny is that apparently I'm looking at the clubs that he's linked with, and Hughes are right at the top of that list.
Nah. Keep him the fuck away from my. I mean, we've had enough problems with injuries anyway, but we've seen names like Vardy and Calvert-Lewin, and we're getting Sesko. And we've got enough. Cunha can play there, and Boomo can play there.
Yeah.
Like,
and Hoyland, to be fair, I mean, I don't think. I mean, you know, it's a debate, and it
don't
could be
open that wormhole, mate, because I'll be here all day talking about Rasmus Højlund. As a secondary striker, I don't mind it, but we cannot go into another season with him as a striker.
As your number 9,
his first touch, dodgy. His positioning in the box, dodgy. Just fucking decision making at times. The way he's passing, just simple passes.
But then
in pre-season,
I was going to say, because from what I've read, apparently he's been playing well, and
he's had moments where he's looked sharp, and he's looked. Yeah. But it's just like not. Again, I hate to do the Gary Neville. Like, this is Manchester United. Like it's okay. It's a good standard, but it's you need a lot more. Like, we're talking about absolute killers up top. You go around the Premier League. If our ambition as a club is to push up to even towards like the Villas and all these kind of guys, right? Yeah. These guys have got Ollie Watkins. These guys have got Isaac, fucking Haaland, like. You know what I mean? So you have to improve. That's why I'm saying I don't mind him as a secondary striker, but you cannot go into the season with him as a number 9. You fucking cannot do that. It'd be criminal. And I don't think they will. I think they'll bring in Sesko, and I'll have my own party for that, because all the lads keep telling me in the group chat, they're like, "Oh, I would have gone for Watkins instead." Watkins. I said, I fully understand. I get what you are all saying. Even people in our community, when we speak to, like, Watkins. I get it, right? But I've watched enough, and I'm not talking about highlights. I'm talking about I've read enough articles and watched enough footage of him where I'm absolutely convinced this kid is going to be a superstar. Like, I'm talking like the next Haaland. He's incredible. Like, I know that sounds mad, but honestly, do your due diligence, read the scout reports about him, watch the footage. He's an incredible talent.
Yeah.
It may absolutely fuck up, in which case I'll turn around and be like, you know what? I was wrong about him. But he's exciting.
I mean, no, it's good. You like you'll die on that hill, and that's fair play. And I think he clearly is a good player, and he's had buzz around him now for, like you say, he's about 4 or 5 years in it, and he's still only 22.
Do you know what the killer thing is though, Alyx? We got offered him when he was very, very young for 2 million, and we turned it down because it's too much.
Yeah, we've got so many. Haaland was at Finch Farm at the training ground, ready to sign him. He was too much. He was like 4 million or 6 million or something like that.
Isn't it? Crazy. So, yeah. Some of the deals you see, we had the same thing with Caicedo. So Casado's agent, when he was in South America, offered him to us for 5 million, and we said no. It's too much. Agents playing funny business, wants too many bonuses and stuff like that. And then it's funny how it works out, innit? But I'm sure there are plenty of stories mirroring that on the opposite side where we've turned players down and they've turned out to be utter flops. So, right, tell me ones to watch in this game for you, Alyx. If United fans listen to this, which obviously they will be, who are you plucking out and saying keep an eye on this guy? He's going to cause problems.
I mean, I could go a bit mainstream with it. I could go a bit niche.
Give me two if you want.
I'll give you my mainstream, which is obviously Iliman and Jai, because he's a magician of a player. I fucking love him. But obviously that is a bit, and especially the fact that he did he score against Hughes last year? He played well, didn't he? I mean, if he didn't score, he played well. And I remember.
He did score.
Did he score? Yeah,
I think so.
I remember anyway. A lot of United fans at the time going, "Wow, this guy from Everton, like we need him," sort of thing. Yeah. So yeah, obviously, he's a beautiful player. But my little niche one is we've got a young lad called Harrison Armstrong, right? And we loaned him out last season in January to Derby, and Derby fans fucking idolise him. Like, he was unbelievable. But he like, I couldn't even tell you what his best position is because he's a midfielder, but he's an 8, he's a 10, he's a 6. He does them all.
He's got it all.
He's got it all. But he's really fucking good. He's really good. So I imagine I don't know if he'll start, but I do think he'll play. And you'll see for yourself what a good little player he is.
Interesting. Okay, we'll take that on board. For us, Patrick Dorgu, mate. Patrick Dorgu is looking the business.
He is, yeah. Scored a good goal, didn't he?
Got a goal and assist in the last game. He's like the attacking threat for us at the minute. He's strong, he's quick, he's great technically as well. For 20 million quid, it seems like a fucking steal. But again, it's like pre-season, so you don't want to get ahead of yourself. But he's, considering he only came in not too long ago, he looks like the part. He looks like a perfect. He reminds me of Nuno Mendes for PSG. It seems to be a thing with wing backs at the minute, and it's this kind of new tactical trend that's happening where they seem to be the free roaming player that seems to pick it up. You see it quite a lot with Chelsea with Cucurella, who's kind of a floating. It's like going from inverted wing backs, and now Pep is going. He's going back a little bit. Like you having Aït-Nouri and who plays at right back for him? Fucking Gomez, not Gomez. What's his name?
Nunes,
yeah. Like these kind of, I don't know. It's a weird role for him, but Dorgu's doing it. He's finding the space, especially with Cunha coming in as well centrally. Kind of freeing up that byline for Dorgu. So he's one I would keep an eye on for this game. Now, we have actually played each other in pre-season before. I was at this game. We had Man United versus Everton. Can you remember the score?
Yeah, like 4-0.
Yeah, fucking hell, you got a good memory, you. 4-0.
Yeah. I think I was there, actually. I think I went to that. I think I did, yeah.
Interesting. So we was at the same game.
I remember there was issues getting in and loads of, like, we didn't get into, like, the 10th minute or 20th minute, and there was thousands of us.
Was you in United end?
I think it was in the United end, yeah. It was in the United end.
Interesting. Yeah. So, we had Greenwood, Maguire, Bruno, and Dalot scoring that game. I was going to ask you, do you reckon you could name the 11, your 11 from that game?
Our 11, Jesus.
So 2021, this was August 2021.
Right, so Pickford.
Yep.
2020. Mikalenko start there.
No.
No, if it weren't Mikalenko, then it would have been. Oh Jesus!
Think snails.
It's snails.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that Vinagre that we had.
No.
On loan, but I think snails. What are you on about?
That might be slightly misleading. Where do you eat snails?
Where do you eat in France?
Yes.
Oh, is it what Luca did?
Yeah.
Oh shit, was he still there then?
Yeah.
Oh, we must have sold him.
I probably could have thought of a better clue than snails, but
I think snails.
I don't know why. I thought French snails.
If you'd have said baguette, even I might have been on it.
Right.
Or
baguette eating dickhead. Was that in between us? Will says that. French baguette eating dickhead. Yeah. So yeah, you had Digne there. You had Coleman. Who were your centre backs? Do you remember? One of them,
was Yeremina there?
No, not yet. He might have been there, but he didn't start the game.
Yeah. Michael Keane.
Hated. He was one of them, yeah, but not the one I hate. I can't fucking stand this guy, genuinely, because of what he did at Old Trafford.
So what he did at Old Trafford? What, Tarkovsky? No.
Bit of trivia for you.
What did at Old Trafford? When did he do something at Old Trafford?
It was when De Gea was in net, so it was a good few years ago. He was giving it all that basically after you equalised.
Centre back.
Yeah. Well, I think he played a few positions, like kind of right back, centre back. Come on, I can't give you any more clues than that. You
actually can't. That's
This is shocking for you, Ali.
This is bad, isn't it?
Good job it's not live, isn't it? Out.
Shit. Can't think. Who's been our centre backs? We've had fucking obviously Tarkovsky and Bamford for so long. It was
DCL who scored. Yeah. And he ran towards the corner flag, and one of your players started fucking giving it all that to our players and screaming. And I was like, little prick.
Go on, who is it? I can't remember.
Ben Godfrey.
Oh, Ben Godfrey. Okay, Ben
Godfrey. Midfield.
Yeah, Midfield. Did we have Garner Gay back then?
Nope.
Don't think we did. We might have signed him.
You had a tiny man, but he weren't Garner Gay.
A tiny man, but Alan.
Alan. Yeah.
Alan.
I liked days him. Of Alan.
I liked
when you on FIFA and he came from Napoli and you're like, oh yes, mate, Prem Link, buzzing, happy days.
Yeah. Decore, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Was he?
Yeah. You had one player who you always Townsend, yeah, he was on the right.
And Iwobi maybe.
Yeah, Iwobi. Yeah. The one. And then the other one I think you sold for about £1 million or bought for £1 million. Very cheap winger.
Oh, Damari Gray.
Yes, Damari Gray.
Yeah.
And then you centre forward.
So it wasn't Calvert-Lewin?
Nope. He had a massive name.
Massive name.
Yeah. Not like the length of the name is long. I'm saying like in football, it was a big name.
He's a big. If we had, he was a big name.
Come on.
Front.
Mega name.
2021.
Scored a worldie of a goal. Well known.
James.
James, yeah.
James, right.
As your quote-unquote.
I was thinking of strikers. That's why.
That's why I thought it was a little bit weird. So yeah, that was the team that started. It took a little bit longer than I thought, but don't worry about it. It's fine.
To be fair, 4 years ago, and a lot has changed in 4 years.
I get it. It's easy for me to say when it's fucking in front of me.
Plus, if you'd have asked me, say it was like 2008, I'd have just, do you know what I mean? But 2021 is like, it's one of them weird ones where it's too close but too far.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I get it. I still find it absolutely fucking mental that Ancelotti was at Everton. Like,
I know.
Not that I'm saying that you're a small club or anything like that, but the fact that he was just there. And was it?
But that's where his career was kind of going at the time. We were on that thing where it was kind of like, right, we've got the money, and then we've had a go. Now we've like big name, like so Ronald Koeman, obviously not a mega manager, but a big name in football. Yeah. And then there was this whole thing at the time where the Liverpool Echo, like the paper had put like Everton are building a Fab Four to compete with Liverpool. So Liverpool having Salah, Mane, Firmino, and whoever else it was as like a front four, and then with us it was fucking well, it would have been Lukaku, but then it was Balassi, fucking. Who else was it? Oh, it was bad. And
Balassi is only ever known for the clip against that women's team where he's just absolutely shredding them all. Like, he takes on about 12 of the women's team, and none of them can get near him.
Yeah.
Like, he always reminded the player he was quality, like on the ball, dribbling as good as anyone. But that was I always felt like that was kind of it with him. He didn't really.
He was basically just like he would have been better off being like one of them like F2 freestyler type guys. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Rather than an actual footballer.
Yeah. Right.
But anyway, yeah.
Sorry, I would say the teams are on the screen. So I'm going to run through United's team very quickly, and you can talk me through. Again, this is pre-season, so doing kind of predicted 11 is, kind of here or there. But it's fun to do it anyway. So I think Bayern Day is going to start in it, unfortunately. I mean, I just keep a situation at United. Honestly.
Tom Heaton is genuinely your best keeper. Yeah. He's fucked up.
And that's not even outrageous to say.
It's fucking mad though, isn't it? Yeah. It's ridiculous to say that's where you're at the minute. That he's because who did you put? I watched it recently, and he pulled off. It was a class save, and I just thought, mate, you are so much better than Onana, and then this Bayern Day guy.
It was against West Ham that I think he pulled West Ham. Yeah, I can't remember who it was against, but the thing is with Heaton, it's the distribution on the ball stuff. Like he gets it. It's like a fucking grenade when he touches it. He's like, "Oh, get that away from me! I don't want none of this distribution, press resistant business. Fucking boot that and get it away." So it's like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Bayern Day, I mean, you could look at 4 or 5 games last season where he just fucked up. Like it was the Newcastle game, one of the last games of the season. He passed it back to him. Or like it was from a Newcastle player, and he went to pick it up and didn't put both his hands on it. I think it might have been Aston Villa actually, and he pinched it off him and scored. And like just little things like that. Like
I remember him having a big cock up. I can't fully remember it in the end, but I remember him having a big cock up at the end of last season.
Spurs as well, scored from a corner. Like he's like, oh my! And then Onana. I mean, I solely did a single video. And sorry to go off on a tangent, but I feel very strongly passionate about the goalkeepers at United because they've ruined my life. So Onana, since he's joined the club, has made 20 individual mistakes that have led to goals.
That's 2 seasons.
2 seasons.
That is a lot in it.
And the Champions League campaign, he is single-handedly. He went from being the best goalkeeper in the Champions League for Inter Milan, had an incredible campaign, to the worst, categorically. Without doubt, the amount of mistakes he made in that group stage was awful, mate. And I remember after that second Ziyech free kick we played against Galatasaray, fumbled the same free kick twice. That for me, I was just like, I don't care what this guy does now. I don't care if he saves a Man City penalty in the final with his fucking ass. Like, I'm done with this.
Because it's all like they're all like the same mistakes almost. Yeah. There's so many times where the ball goes through him, where he gets an hand to it, but he goes through and
comedic, mate.
Honestly. It is comedic. It's like own goals and gaff shit. Like, but he'd have a full like section.
He's got a highlight section of it. Shocking, honestly. So anyway, Bayern Day is going to be next. Onana pulled his hamstring, of course. Being a goalkeeper, probably the only goalkeeper in the planet to pull his hamstring. You got Lenny Yoro. Let me tell you, mate. If you don't already know by now. That kid is, I'm telling you, bro, he's going to be a big centre.
He's good, he's not better than Bramthwaite, but he's good.
Are we really going to go there?
Are we going there? We did this really debate last year when you were trying to sign them both. We did this
funnily enough, me and Sam did a live before, and we was talking about Sesko. And we was like, I don't get why when we go into bids, when a club tell us a price and they go, so I referenced the Brandthwaite situation, wherever it went, right, we want 70 million. So they've had this conversation, they're all in a boardroom, they're like making notes and stuff. They go out of that boardroom and then they go, right, we'll make a call, let's send the bid in or whatever it is. I don't know how it works, I'm just presuming this is how it is. And they go, we'll give you 45. And the people on the other end must be like, what? You've literally just spoken to us and we said we want 70. Yeah. Like, that's not even close. If it's 60, 65...
50...
I get it.
And then you keep going.
Are we not wasting time here? Like, they did the same thing with Mbumo. Brentford were like, we want more than what you paid for Cunha, basically. I went, all right, sat on it for a bit. 45 plus 10. And they went, no. I don't get
65
it.
we want.
I don't.
65.
Yeah, I don't get the concept. Like, if they're asking for too much, walk away. If they're not open to any form of negotiation, fucking walk away. But I mean, we'll save the Branthwaite and your old debate for another day because we'll be here for way too long.
Yeah.
Matthias de Ligt will be in the middle, I'm guessing. I'm going off the because he's been playing kind of two teams, like an A team and then a B team per game. So I think Shaw will be at left-sided centre half. If he can stay fit, then much better for us tactically. Ahmad will be the wing back. Dorgu will be the other wing back. Midfield, fucking throw a name together and it'll be them. I genuinely don't know.
Just going back, to what you just said about Luke Shaw. Is that then where he's gonna? Is that where you want him? Is that where
he'll be a left-sided centre half?
Centre back, yeah.
Right. Because you think with Luke Shaw, positionally anyway, as a left back, like he can, if he needs to drift out wide for Dorgu or Cunha or whatever, can easily do it. Push, advance on, and put the crosses into stuff. If he needs to defend, he's pretty quick. He's not slow, Luke Shaw.
No,
and he's pretty strong as well.
Yeah.
So defending those channels is perfect for him. He's not got the athleticism now with all the injuries and stuff, to bomb up and down as a wing back.
Yeah.
So
true.
I think that'll be his long term kind of future as a left-sided centre half. I think these guys have got World Cups coming up as well. So if they're playing consistently, you got Tuchel. I don't know what kind of system he's going to be playing, but it could be interesting to see if Shaw goes. The midfield's a big issue for us, Alyx. I don't know if you're aware, but fucking, mate, just Casemiro, as much as I love him for the guy that he is, and he looks leaner now and stuff, even in the Bournemouth game, there was still so many instances where Ouattara was just straight through the middle, or Semenyo, or recovery runs just fucking non-existent. Ugarte can do that side of it, the volume, like off the ball, but on the ball is not like a decent level yet. He's getting there, but he's not there yet. And then the Bruno. Sorry, I know I'm really rambling on, but I'm offering context here.
You should.
Bruno situation is really, really weird because we got that big offer from Saudi.
Yeah.
As I'm sure you would have seen.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, you'd be surprised, were saying you should cash in right now and go and buy a midfielder who actually suits the system. Like a couple of them. Which I'm not saying is right or wrong. I love Bruno. But now you've brought in Matthias, Cunha, and then Bumo. He isn't going to play in one of those.
He's not going to play in them two there, is he? No.
So he's going to play in midfield. And the issue is with that, if you're going to play Bruno in midfield, because he isn't necessarily a big tackler or an athletic person, he'll put the miles in, but he's not combative in that sense. So you put him there now, he needs a specific partner. And he's going to play the majority of the game in midfield, and I don't think he necessarily suits it. So we're tinkering with that at the minute. I think Ugarte and Mainu so far in pre-season has looked like the best partnership. But Bruno will play games.
Well, that's good. I like that, to be fair, because it's been, just as an outsider, it's been, obviously the Rashford situation is its own situation. It's,
he's had long enough if that's the path that you're going to go down.
So what I find, it's just I find it a bit sad that this lad who came up through the youth team and he's
absolutely.
And now he's sullied his name. He's not going to go down as a United legend. Maybe he wouldn't have because based off
you got to win
the trophies that you've won in that time and stuff. Yeah. But obviously, he was like 15th on the list, of highest scorers in the history of United. Which it's not like whoa, but it's nothing to be sniffed at. But anyway, it's just one of them where I just think it's sad how it's ended. It's sad that it's gone this way. And then to compare it, I'm going, why? And I obviously I acknowledge PSR and everything and this pure profit and all that homegrown and blah, blah, blah. But for the past year or at least since Amarim's come in, definitely. All like on BBC Gossip or when you see all these transfers and all you ever see is Kobe Mainu, they need to sell him or they want to sell him and I just think what he's the young Mancunian United fan through the academy. That's always what United I'm not you should just have a team of fucking academy graduates and you've got to put your money where your mouth is and sign world class players or whatever. And do big business in the transfer window, but to sell like Kobbie Mainoo, to even think about selling Kobbie Mainoo, to me, just I can't get my head around that. And it's just a sad indictment of where football is now with PSR and all this pure profit and stuff, where you're not gonna get any more Gary Nevilles and Jamie and Ryan Giggs and all these one club. That's never gonna happen ever again. I don't think ever.
But I think that speaks to a lot of volumes as well. The purity of football in general is kind of being taken out of it, I think.
Yeah.
Even when you watch the game nowadays, the days of Ben Arthurs or Tarats or even like Berbatov to a certain extent, the way you got to press from the front now and the athleticism that's involved, it kind of feels like. I'm not saying it's good, obviously not, because I prefer the older game. But on Mainoo, there's a lot of United fans who feel the exact same. We speak to journalists quite a lot through this channel. And every time we mentioned Mainoo, it was more like, no, they're more leaning towards Garnacho if a sale is going to come. Because of a few reasons. That basically, Garnacho's attitude, I mean, some of the stuff he's done has just been fucking outrageous. And you can get a decent fee, and it's all pure profit still. With Mainoo, I think a lot of people were worried because under Ten Hag, he skyrocketed, didn't he? Like, he was incredible.
Where as well, wasn't it?
So the goals he scored against Wolves and Liverpool and all, mate, like unreal. And then what he did for England, like making his debut and then becoming an important midfielder, integral midfielder, really. When he was trying to sort that, is it Trent, is it Gallagher? Like, we don't know who to go for. And then Mainoo came in, and actually was like the bit part. But then every young player, people forgetting he's 20. Like, every young player has a dip or takes a bit of time to getting used to it. Like, there is absolutely no doubt in my mind that there is a huge talent in Kobbie Mainoo. Like, 100%.
I think he's class, mate.
It's just got to work out, like, is he end up going to be more of like an 8 or a 6? Or are we going to play more advanced? And there's plenty of reasons. I mean, I could be here all day explaining why he's better in certain roles, but he's trying to find that fit for him basically at the minute is what he's trying to do. So I'll have to wait and see what happens with that. I will get through this team, I promise you. Mbeumo, Højlund and Cunha. Mbeumo's available, I think, for this game, unfortunately for you lot. So whether he starts or not, I'm not entirely sure. He might come off as a sub. If that's the case, probably Mount or Bruno will be a bit more advanced. And then, Cunha, and then a 9 called Rasmus Højlund. I don't know if you've heard of him. Anyway, I'll switch to your team and just talk. I know, like we said, we've kind of preempted this with it. With like, we don't know, it's pre-season, but talk me through your team. I've put on the screen what you've told me.
So obviously Pickford. I mean, he started the first game. You would imagine he would play the. I've gone for pretty much right now our strongest 11 available.
Yeah,
and I've done that because I'm thinking. One,
you don't want to be bottom of the Summer Series table.
Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to finish bottom of the Summer Series. Oh my God. Imagine that. No, just obviously it's still, as much as it's pre-season, there's still a bit.
We're getting closer now to the Prem as well. Like,
exactly. That's a big factor. But then even just it's Everton v Man United. That's always had a bit of.
Man United
history to it and what have you, and then obviously with Moyes, obviously it's a long time since he's been at United, but I imagine every time he plays United, it's like the biggest game in the world for him. To be fair, so I've gone for Pickford. Travers has played quite. We signed Mark Travers this summer from Bournemouth.
Yeah.
And he's decent, he's all right, but he made one of the worst mistakes you'll ever see in the West Ham game the other day.
Is he American? Am I wrong?
No, he's Irish.
Who the fuck am I thinking of then? I don't know. Sorry, go on.
He's been at Bournemouth. He was on loan last season at Middlesbrough. He's decent. Obviously, we lost our... so we had João Virginia as backup and Asmir Begovic, and they've both gone over the summer. Yeah, as third choice. He was like 40,
he's begging it at that age.
But so they've gone, so Travers has come in. He's done all right. He was playing well against West Ham, and then he was just the worst. He just goes to punch it, and it just comes up the other way. Went the other way, and then they tapped it in.
Part of Onana's book.
Yeah, it proper was Onana out of its head, man. It was mad. So I imagine Pickford will be back in for that. And then right back, it's probably Patterson, because at the minute there's no, unless maybe he puts O'Brien there, but Coleman's not. I think he's still injured because I don't think he's played any part so far. I don't think he played in any of the earlier pre-season games either. So I imagine Patterson. And then at centre back, so Branthwaite's got a bit of an injury. Branthwaite's not.
Oh, he's injured. What a
Yeah, he's not
surprise.
got.
my centre backs can stay on the pitch. Lenny Euro can stay on the pitch. I don't know about Branthwaite.
Okay, no, he's had a little knock, so I don't think he travelled to America
Listen.
for the whole thing. So yeah, he's not played. So it would probably be, and then Tarkowski has obviously had that bad injury.
Got some
back
minutes
end
on
of
the other
last
day,
season.
didn't he?
But he did come on the other day. He got about 20 odd minutes. So I do imagine it would be a bit early for him to start a game. But who knows? Because I mean, it's pre-season, so you can start a game and come off at half time, or you could come off at half an hour in, even, couldn't you? It wouldn't be crazy. So I've gone for Jake O'Brien, who has been playing at centre back this summer, which has been good because I was dead excited when we signed him, and then Dice just never played him. And then when Moyes came in, he then was a makeshift right back. He did really well, but he's have you seen the size of him? Like he's
a big boy.
He's a big lad. He should be at the back. He should be heading things away,
definitely
up and down,
his
crossing it
sprouts
in.
and cauliflower and that when he was younger. Anyway, you could tell. Like,
definitely.
Just before you finish with the rest of your team, can you turn a light on at all around you? Because it's very very dark.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's like whoa. Let's give it a split leg moonsault then.
Oh. Sorry about that. Sorry.
There we go. Right, yeah, lighting's much better. Just because it looked like you was about to do a video in Marvin's room and give a bit of like a soulful kind of tune, but we're good now. So yeah, defense. Sorry, O'Brien will start there. Who's at wing back or the other centre back? Sorry.
I've got Michael Keane.
Okay.
Which is rather sad. It's rather sad.
Sounded like someone off the Peep Show then, which is rather sad.
Rather
isn't
sad.
it? What a sad life.
No, it's just mad that he still plays for us. It's just mad.
Yeah, it's a fossil limit at this point. Jesus Christ.
And like he probably it was like 4 years ago where it was like this guy is just not going to do it. He needs to go, and he's like
your reliable pair of Reebok trackies in the drawer, which you just never seem to throw away. It's just, I'll wear them when I'm painting or something. Like it's just kind of there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, he's turned into especially last season. He turned into this like Plan B striker option.
Oh,
and right. Genuinely, he probably like last season. He was probably the best finisher at any training
goals,
video you'd ever see.
Yeah.
His aim just.
Maguire's the same for us.
Yeah. But so yeah, like I say, obviously we had the issue at the end of last season where it was like we're gonna lose about 9, 10, 12 players because of loans and contracts ending. So really, I think that's why Keane has been able, because I think, was his contract running out? I think it was, and then we've given him another year, basically. I think it is, anyway. Because it's just like, because you can't get rid of your whole squad, can you? You've got to keep some of the... and
you got to keep the Reebok trackies, haven't you?
Yeah, exactly. You've got to keep them there just in case you need them. Yeah. So Michael Keane, this is the thing, because every season, he has a moment, he has this big moment, usually a goal, and it's like...
Hopefully it's not on Sunday night. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Right, let's shift through the rest of this team because I'm very pre-minded of time and stuff. So let's go through the team.
So Mikalenko, I imagine, will play left back. We just signed that young lad from Bayern. Looks really good. He's 19. He's called Adam Asnu, right?
Asnu.
And and to be fair, I hadn't heard many things about. He's only 19. I think he's Moroccan. And he signed for Bayern a few years ago. But all I know is that since Bayern have sold him, all I've seen on Twitter, like on Bayern's tweet and stuff, are just all having to translate all these German tweets saying, what the hell? Why are you selling him? And this, that, and the other. So that could be good.
Like a fun Saturday night at the Entwistle House, anyway. Looking through German tweets. Finding out what this player's all about. If it's any good luck charm, We also signed a Moroccan wing-back from Bayern Munich for £15 million called Nuswa Mazraoui, and he's been fucking incredible for us. So you never know.
Yeah, you don't. So hopefully we'll see a lot more of him coming up, but I imagine Mikolenko will still keep his spot. And then midfield, based off the fact that we haven't really got anyone at the minute who can play next. That's where we need to focus. We need to get a centre mid who can play next to Idrissa Gueye, and just be a bit more all action.
Bit of a Zubimendi kind of. Who's decent on the ball.
Yeah. Who's got a bit about him defensively and offensively. So it's probably going to be Irabunam, the young lad who we signed last year from Villa, who started quite well in his first few games and then got injured and then he's just fell off a cliff, it seems. I don't know.
You didn't sound very confident when you said his name then. You was like, it's probably going to be Irabunam.
Yeah. No, because I've got a bit of. I do like him, and he's a bit like. So I remember when he came, and it was like the interview on like the Everton website and that, and it was like, who do you idolise and who do you sort of compare yourself to, and Yaya Toure was right. I know, right? I know, and it's funny, but his first couple of games for us, I was like, he is the reincarnation of Yaya Toure. He's gonna be class, and then he got injured, and then he just never.
And now he's Colo Toure at his current state.
Now he's Colo. Yeah, exactly. But I don't know. We'll see. He has played these last two games, so we'll see how it goes. But
all right, moving into attack.
Yeah, number 10, we'll have Carlos Alcaraz, I reckon, because it does seem that he's that guy now, apparently. Because we had Decore, right, who was playing behind the striker.
Has he signed for anyone, by the way?
He's not yet, which has surprised me.
Yeah,
surprised me big time. But I reckon like one of the promoted clubs or
just about to say that
mid-table
if I'm Burnley
clubs,
or someone, I'm
or Leeds. So I reckon there's been a lot of chat about Leeds actually. So
yeah,
I could see that. But yeah, so he was the type of player we had behind the striker, where his qualities are obviously not on the ball. He's the guy to press in, and he's going to chase down the defenders and stuff. So I think that's more why NGI hasn't really played there, to be honest. He's because he's trusting him more. I don't think he fully trusts him in that role. And then we've got this Charlie Alcaraz, who is a technician, but also a bit of a. He's Argentinian, so he's a bit of a bulldog, and bit of Tevez about him, even though he's like a bit of a silky
say that name on this channel, mate.
Oh shit! My bad.
Fucking treacherous, my name.
Yeah, forget I said that.
Yeah. And then who are you talking up top?
It'll be Beto.
Okay.
You'd imagine. So if it's not Beto, it'll be Barry. But Beto, like I say, he's been given the number 9 shirt this summer, and he has started the previous 2 games. So yeah, I'd imagine so. But who knows? I'd be happy enough to see Barry giving a start.
He looks good. Sounds so weird saying that. I'd be happy to give Barry getting his name on the back of your shirt, like Barry. All right, this is bizarre. Anyway, so they are the teams. I'll just switch screens back whilst we go through the quick fire questions. I'm nearly at the end of the preview. So, are you ready for the quick fires, Alyx?
Yeah, I'll try and be as quick fire as I can.
Yep, please do. Who will finish higher, Man United or Everton? Honestly.
United.
Okay.
I clearly don't sound very confident though.
No, you don't.
I don't have conviction in my answer because I don't.
Let me ask you this: where do you think you'll finish? Honestly, or what's the expectations?
I think a decent season, based off progress and everything else, is we've got to look for sort of
10th,
haven't we? 10th, yeah. Mid-table.
Okay.
But who's to say that United don't
Yeah, you're right. Nothing's guaranteed in life. We certainly know that over the past couple of years. Yeah. Who's the better manager, Ancelotti or Ferguson?
Ancelotti or Ferguson?
I asked the difficult questions here.
It's difficult. Obviously, it is very difficult. I thought you were going to throw like a sort of jokey one, where it's obvious that the answer is Fergie. But with this, I wouldn't even say that. Obviously, Fergie's like his, especially his domestic record is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
But obviously, you did own. I say only, but you
only won 13.
No. But you only won 2 Champions Leagues, didn't you?
Yeah.
Which, if you had anything to sort of, anything to have a go at Fergie at or whatever, or to throw at his record, that would be the only thing where you would say, well, maybe his European record wasn't.
If we didn't play that fucking Barcelona team, mate, in the final. Jesus
True, but then I'm thinking that period, maybe a little bit before our time, but sort of like the late 90s and early 90s, where like you probably should have been winning the Champions League like every year from about 99 to about 02 or something. Really,
I should have put this on the quickfire round, should I? Because it's a proper book of worms. Just give me one manager. It doesn't matter who you go for. Just what your heart says.
Ancelotti.
Okay, that's fine. I don't need to answer this question because you know my answer to that. Would any all-time Everton players get into an all-time United team?
Dixie Dean.
Dixie Dean.
Dixie Dean.
What was that? 70s. Dixie Dean.
I don't know. Go a bit further back there, mate.
Is it further? Is it really?
1920s and 1930s.
Oh, really? Fucking hell. Yeah. Well, do we need to say any more? Should people have Beto in their fantasy team?
I think he's worth a little, because how much is he costing?
I mean, we probably do different. Like I use the Sun Dream Team with the thing you use. I don't know if you use, but I'm guessing you use the Premier League one. So, but he's a cheap option. Let's just say, like, would you take a punt on him? Basically,
I think he's worth a little punt. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, all right. Who gets player of the match for Everton in this game? Do you think who's going to stand out?
I kind of want to say Harrison Armstrong again for that, because I think it would be a case of where it's like shocking people, where it's like, oh my God, I'd never heard of this kid before, and he's just dropped a performance like that. So whether he starts or not is another thing. If he starts, he's my shout. Okay. If not, I'll go for
Enjoy.
Yeah, enjoy.
Right, The last thing we're going to do before we do the ultimate score prediction, I don't know if you've seen this before, we are both going to say a club, any club, but let's say keep it relatively high up in Europe or somewhere around that kind of area. Okay. And when we name the club, we have to name a player who's played for both of them, and so you can get one first. Yeah? That makes sense?
Yeah, I think.
So
you're going to need 2 clubs.
So I'll name one and you name one, but I'm going to count down from 3. So basically, I'll go 3, 2, 1, and we both say a club. So let's say we both say, I don't know, I say Everton and you say Villa. We'll name a player that has played for both.
Okay.
Right? So I'll count down from 3. We'll give it a trial run. I've done this with quite a few lads off the channel, and it gets interesting. Yeah. So think of a club in your head and let me know when you're ready.
Oh yeah, cool.
Okay. Right. 3, 2, 1. PSG.
Spurs.
PSG and Spurs. Has he been a player?
Lucas Moura.
Very good.
Ooh.
Very, very good.
Nice.
What a shout. Yeah. I actually thought in my head then, I was like, I don't think there has.
You just could have struggled to find another there.
Yeah. Right, you ready? You got a club in your head?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Dortmund.
Newcastle. Isaac.
Has he played for Dortmund?
Yeah, man.
Did he?
Yeah.
Wow. You're smashing me at this. I'm already regretting this decision. Right. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Juventus. Right. We've done 2 rounds.
You know what it was? You know what
and
it
you
was,
went,
right? Because I had a club in my head, but then I remember what you said at the start about trying pick like. So I had Portsmouth in my head.
yeah, Juventus and Portsmouth. Fucking hell.
Portsmouth is difficult.
Right.
Sorry,
Well,
try that again, right?
Sorry, you got a club?
Yeah.
Okay. Have I got a club? Jesus. Right. Okay. You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Ajax. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
That was mad. That was mad. Why the fuck did you go Ajax? I don't know why I went
clip
Ajax.
sorted right there. Perfect timing. Ajax. Yeah, name a player who's played for both Ajax and Ajax.
And Ajax.
Right.
You should pick another club. That was mad as well. Shit.
What's anything now? It's all juju or something. Okay.
Right.
I've got a team in my head. You ready? If it's the same now, I'm just gonna end the show. Yeah. Right. 3, 2, 1. Leipzig.
Leon.
Oh.
That's tricky. I think that
Openda?
did that Mookie. Who?
Is Openda? Luis Openda?
Openda. What for? Played for Leipzig. Who did I say? Leon. I don't know. Does he play for Leon? I was thinking that is he called Mukiele? That right back.
Yeah, but did he play? He played for PSG, didn't he? I don't think it was.
Yeah,
Leon.
But I think he was at Leon as well. He was at Leon. He was at he was at someone else as well as PSG. I think. Oh, I might be wrong. That's a tricky one. That
is really hard. Isn't it?
Leipzig isn't thing.
Okay, we'll do 1 or 2 more and then we'll finish with a score prediction. Okay.
Okay.
Think of teams. Right, I've got a team. You got a team?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Barcelona.
Arsenal.
Overmars.
Alyx Song. Nice.
Bang. Fucking nice. Yes. Back in the mix. Right, one more. I
can't believe I said Alyx Song over Thierry Henry, by the way.
Yeah. It's just your mind in it. It just fucking goes, help, anyone.
Alyx Song.
Right, let me know you're ready. Yeah?
Yeah, go on.
3, 2, 1. Chelsea.
City. Cole Palmer.
Oh, you motherfucker. You're good at this. I knew you'd be good at this. Do you want to do more just so I can save a bit of pride if I can?
Yeah,
if I've got any? Right. Or it'll get smashed to pieces.
Or I can embarrass you more. Yeah,
I'm willing to take that risk. Right, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go on.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Milan.
That's.
What? What?
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I was gonna say I can't remember who I was gonna say, and then it changed to Arsenal, and I realised I said Arsenal last time.
I mean, you said like a live stroke on a shot.
The hardest part hasn't been picking a player; it's been picking a fucking club.
You went, Masha. I was like, what? Who the fuck is that? Never them before.
Oh shit!
Right. Let's try again. So the last one.
On my TV right now, I can see a manager. So there's my club. I'll pick that club.
Okay. Right. You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Bayern Munich.
Thiago.
That was level. And
to be fair, does mine even count? Because
is that sanctioned?
Has he even played for Bayern yet? I think he's signed. I think he has signed.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Right. We'll do it. That was a bit of a close one. I promise this is the last one. You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Real Madrid.
AC Milan. Kaka.
Seedorf. Oh, you.
That's a good shot as well, Seedorf. I like that.
Dude, I love Seedorf as a player.
Yeah, I loved him.
All right. I'm well aware that it's been an hour and 8 minutes this preview, so we'll do the score prediction and we'll leave it at that for the game. Well, I'm gonna go 3-1 United.
Yeah. I'll go 2-1 United, to be honest.
Okay.
I don't fancy us. Not at the minute anyway, because like I say, we've not bit like users are now building a team and a system and all that kind of thing, and we haven't been able to yet. So I think yous are further along in the development. You know what I mean? So
okay. And are you willing to come on at some point after a couple of days after the dust has settled and talk about the game?
Yeah, of course. Why not?
Awesome. Yeah, it's only pre-season, isn't it? It's only like
Yeah.
going to win the summer series, but probably the only trophy we'll win, genuinely.
Yeah.
I'm not lying. So yeah, look forward to that. Let us know. We finally got to the end of the show. You probably thought it was never ending, people who are watching this at the minute, but that's what happens. Let us know your thoughts on the score predictions and on the teams, and also Alyx's analysis of United and Everton as well. Appreciate everyone tuning in. Please do subscribe to the channel. We're on 21,445 subs at the minute, pushing towards 25k. So yeah, hit that subscribe button, like, and drop us a follow on socials for all your up-to-date news on Manchester United. Appreciate you coming on, Alyx, and we shall chat in a bit. See you in a bit, everyone.
Thank you.